Tony at Phipps Park. We're going route finding. We're gonna see if we could find some cracks to climb. This is Phipps Park. It's kind of well known for its crack climbing. It's best crack climbing in Billings. That doesn't say a lot, but situation's pretty bleak out here.
Not necessarily.
No?
You just have to look.
And looking is what we're gonna do. I don't know, maybe we'll find some marked stuff, maybe we'll find some unmarked stuff. We'll just have to get up and get after it. We'll see what we can come up with. If you look way over there, you can see new boulders that fell in the spring this year. So with the freeze thaw, I guess the freeze just pushed them over. And that'll be something to check out one day, but today's a ropes kind of day. So let's see what we can find. We're, I don't know, maybe a quarter mile from the parking lot. And we're seeing some stuff. It looks kind of climbable, doesn't it, Tony?
Yeah, it might be kind of off with sizing, but I don't know. I look at those every time I come in and wonder if there's anything established on those.
And I'm thinking, even if there's nothing established, you could put an anchor on the big old trees up there, descend into it and climb it, see if it's worth anything or see if it's too crumbly and go for it that way. I feel like today's gonna be a exploration kind of day, just gaining our bearings, but so far there's some promising stuff here. Area here, I have bouldered out at Phipps, so it's like no ropes climbing. That crack over there looks rather climbable. So maybe one day we'll come back with some gear and do it, because that's a good 20-foot climb right there. And then these three are just fun to drop into and climb. I mean, this is a healthy little incline here. Get your thighs burning. But right now we are struggling to find the routes. We can't tell what that is on Mountain Project because all we have to go off is one grainy little photo that's kind of up close. And it's not really giving us much info. There's some cardinal directions in there. He's like telling us, oh, go west, go north. There's a couple west faces and a couple north faces. Still haven't really found anything. The steep incline, it's an awesome little landscape shot here. I'll give you another shot once we get all the way up to the top, but I'm already sucking air. Tony jogs this and trail runs it. He's in much better shape than I am.
What do you think about 2K vert?
2K. Probably not that much, but
Closer to 3.
yeah, closer to 3. You're right. Mount St. Buildings over here. But we're on the top now. We're walking all the way to the back. We're gonna go to an area that Tony's been to before. We're not going to the one that we showed you earlier. We're complete on the 180 side of that. It's a little plateau here. It's kind of nice. It's great that the sun's not out. You can see the Beartooth Mountain. You can see our ski area. I'll zoom in. Maybe 8K will catch it, maybe it won't, but it's beautiful right now. It's late October. Snow's already been falling. It'll be a good season. We'll get on this crack down here, see what we can get on. Here we are on the south side of the rim. We just got down from up there. It's a healthy little scramble, but if you're looking over here, this is where it gets steep. Look at that. That's way down. This is some nice sandstone over here. I could already see some bolts down there. Some good anchors. I don't even know how I would get into those. Oh, it looks like a little sport climb, kind of face climb, but that is not easy. So we're gonna be looking to descend into the routes and then climb out of them. That way we don't have to worry about climbing off a sketchy. So I don't really know what the routes are beneath us, but should be a fun time. Let's come along. You can get a better view of the climbs here. That's where we were just standing, right there, looking at that little anchor. And if you look down here, you could see some more anchors. It looks a little less steep here, but still pretty tough and featureless. More exploration. We haven't found anything really good yet. We found a few bolts that are like 512 face climbs. I think we found one of the cracks, but we can't really view it from a good angle. It looks like rappelling is the only way to get down. We found one pretty steep section that might be walkable. That would be some dangerous walking. That would be like more like 5'5" climbing than walking in my opinion, but it could be possible. We'll see if we could find anything else around the corner here though.
The next few set of anchors we find either should be Gator or Redneck Riviera, and either of those would be something we can climb.
Awesome. So yeah, that's what we're looking for. We found a cairn here, and that's Corona Corner. The route we're looking for should be just over the ridge. This is more of an exercise in route finding than anything else so far. So I nearly peed my pants and jumped down the hill. Look at this little seed pod and listen what it sounds like. Sounds just like a rattlesnake. That is terrifying. Rattlesnakes are one of the most dangerous animals out here, probably in this whole part of the state. You have grizzly bears in the mountains, but rattlesnakes, you could just sneak up on them and you won't even know they're there until you're up on them. And actually in this area, I had a friend of mine actually get bit. And it's the babies you got to look out for because they don't know how to regulate how much venom they put into you. So an adult might even dry bite, but a baby could just dump its whole entire venom glands into you. You know, mid-fall, so a little colder out now. There could still be snakes out here. You'll never know. Not until you're on them, at least. Look at this little chimney here.
Interesting corridor.
That's kind of wide, but that could be pretty sick. And we have a thick little tree here we could even use as an anchor. But that's a climb for a different day. It's still fun to look around and kind of use your imagination on different things. I've gotten into route development recently, so anything that I see that's not bolted that I think is pretty cool or pretty climbable, I'm always willing to give a shot. One of the tougher things about route development is that most people develop routes for themselves. So it's usually the best climbers that are out developing routes. I'm not the strongest climber, so there's really cool areas that I can't really access. So I'm trying to be the change and make cooler, slightly easier routes. But look at this feature. It's not very deep here, but it goes all the way down. That is awesome. This is definitely worth coming back to. This is a sick little feature. See where Tony is in that little tree near him? That looks like some featured climbing. Might be a little crumbly, but there's a boulder down there that looks very adventurous. It's probably not a very hard climb, but this looks like it could be seriously fun. Maybe we'll get on that. What are you thinking, Tony? Well, let me see what it looks like from over where you're at. There's a few dangerous parts on the route we just looked at. Doesn't look that great from where Tony was standing. Looked a lot better where I was. There's a little bit of swing potential, but maybe it'll look different from, you know, down below and looking up at it. Because even with some swing and some transition, the parts that look like you would swing look kind of easier to climb, actually.
You could drill some bolts on that boulder right on the top.
Yeah.
And it could be a good climb.
Yeah, so it's all about exploration, so we'll see what it looks like once we get down there, but for now we're going to keep looking up here, up top, trying to see if we can find that elusive 5'9" called Redneck Riviera. What do you think, Tony? You think we're turning around? This is the end of our line? I think it's more likely that we crossed it and didn't see it. Because this stuff looks okay, just doesn't look developed at all. It looks like loose crumbly rock with some bare faces in between. Might be cool one day. I don't think that's going to be our bread and butter for today, so I think we'll turn back around, see what we can get ourselves into. All right, looks like our final answer is Gardner Route 5'9". We didn't find anything else. The cool overhanging one that I was looking at earlier, I'll probably scope that one out from below before trying it. Here we are at the bottom of the route. Tony's up there. He's finishing setting up our anchors. We used a tree to descend in to where the anchors are because they're way down on the face. Just an easy rappel down. And then you have this little crack system to climb up. So we'll probably do it each twice. We'll try to get you on the back, follow us around, and see how it goes. Right, we both got it once. Tony used the crack more. I kind of lied back a little more. You can kind of do it whatever way you want, whatever's easiest, whatever gets you up, but it is a beautiful little splitter, so you don't get many opportunities to practice a crack like that in a corner. So probably best to use your time on this route, you know, practicing hand and foot gems, But now we're gonna get Tony suited up and see what the footage looks like on the camera. Transitions into some jamming. Hopefully, I'm able to. I don't think that's the best way to do that. Got it. Thank you. It's hard though. Little rock. All right, you can take me off. Whew, thanks for joining us, guys. That was kind of an adventure. That was scary. Oh, as the sun sets, this is beautiful. Come over here and see how Tony's doing. There he is. Tony's aiding and ascending his way up. This is a hard route, it seems. He's one of the strongest climbers I know, so if he says it's hard, take his word for it. And that's the frontier with Julius. This is my friend Tony. He's also my guide.
Peace out.
Thanks for watching.